Oh man, I'm on my head right now. Who I'm playing?
All right, Coach. It's
I think I got a drinking problem.
As you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Man, I can't see shit.
Forward to about the 27-yard line. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff...
Oh, my God. I hate that fucking play. Yeah, I'm fucking off already. Threw a pick six. And and the bad thing about it, I seen the shit.
Well, they did what you said. They got him.
Yeah.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
Fuck,
That's
man.
the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
My defense got better and my offense got worse.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's third down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
I love you.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. Special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Foles. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This from 54 yards away. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You gonna do me like that?
On 1st down, Drake. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Drake off the give from Tannehill. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Still's the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab them. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of...
And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I'm trying, bro.
So we're right back where we started.
I threw a pick 6 on the first one.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
They don't love me no more. Hey, fuck you.
Foles. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a head of steam going.
Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and
I'm about to blitz
Come out of the
man.
backfield and run this angle route. Looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered.
Hey, your
and then when
sister's
they
bad.
catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. They go play action here on first down.
Get him. Oh, fumble. Oh, get this bitch ass.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
I used to have a support system when I played the game.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or
I'm
from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still 3rd and long. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder,
let's try this nigga, man.
Contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And taking it across midfield.
All right, Keith, do that shit again.
A gain of 19.
Do that shit
picking
again.
up the first. This is Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run
I ran right past that nigga. Fuck.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Foles.
Wide
open, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in.
How the fuck he get it?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I love you. What's up?
Elliott now to kick this one away.
That was some bullshit right there.
Danny
That was some bullshit.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're
under pressure. He's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill going deep here for Parker. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play. Tannehill to Parker. 53 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
They'll run with Drake, and he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
91 or 90.
Didn't happen on that play.
That should have been a touchdown.
Now Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Not in bounds.
It's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Not in bounds. Huh.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Oh, come on.
Complete.
I'm about to say, come on.
Down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly
my shit.
Those types of plays because coverage is just going to go to the natural.
My shit's fucked up on me this time.
Would you work your tight end into it? That's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it.
Man, that's the shit that be blowing me, bro.
So a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And that last drive, a long drive.
Well, that was some bullshit though right there.
Attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they
good juke.
That was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Good
17 yards on
juke.
the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
13.
Yo.
Back to throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, God, that's not interception, man. Come on, man.
Had it. 3rd down now.
Feels like they're getting caught in between.
1905, Bellhaven Drive, Highville, Maryland, 20785.
But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Hey, bro, how that's not interception, bro?
The Eagles on 3rd
And that was me.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Nah, I definitely jumped for the motherfucker.
They'll drop to throw. It's over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Dolphins
Man, that was perfect.
A little under a minute to go.
And that was Fitzpatrick.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They're not content to run this one out as we head
I
towards the
did.
half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
That's the problem. I should let the computer did that one.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's Tannehill. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it's 3rd down.
The name of the game is always on defense.
Man, I can't believe he did that right there, man.
That's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going
I'm blown. That should have been a touchdown, the last one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a hit and Foles loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll
why he ain't score that?
No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation,
man, that should have been touchdown.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the
I know. I couldn't throw it.
Giving up a big sack.
I did the same play.
Not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Tannehill, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking to go back to Stills, and it's third down. Tannehill now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was looking that time for Stills.
I had to try that one.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
That missed extra point, man. That's it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation.
What timeout? What the fuck? I didn't call no timeout.
You term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, bullshit.
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Bullshit.
Cornelius St. Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm the defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front.
Bullshit.
I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 8. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now Amendola. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Dolphins.
I need some good luck
for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
what they have
planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big momentum.
See what they have. Here's Tannehill now on second down.
Oh.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough first half. Able to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I don't love her.
They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10. Tannehill hands to Drake. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Going deep here.
Why he throw it like that, man? Come on.
Interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Right back to him on the 1st down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. On the stop, Stephon Anthony with a tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now it's Ajayi. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Ajayi. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Hey, Silver.
This is Clement. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Minka Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Easy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. They'll look to throw here. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They run for it with a jive. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Now a handoff for Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
You didn't even taste it without putting sauce on. It ain't good.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Nigel Bradham coming home on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Oh, come on, man. That bullshit me, man.
Down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety.
I ain't got time to throw the fucking ball.
Double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game. That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's Foles. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
When I watch that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Going deep here for Stills.
Oh, come on, Stills. God damn.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill.
Oh, my God.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go, go! Tempo, tempo, tempo. Hey, sound one.
They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. Ajayi hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend. Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Foles. He's going to air one out.
Oh.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots. Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of,
What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. 39 yards on the punt. Give them just 1 yard on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So now here come the Dolphins. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun, Tannehill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill.
Oh, come on, man. Why you down there like that, man?
Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will not get
I love that one.
He will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Amendola, he was the intended target. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
13.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run with a giant. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run forward with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here is Cook on 3rd
my God.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Tannehill. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. This is caught inside the 15. They give him a gain of 38. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense, and you and I both know.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8. Eight.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And some space here. Cook with a first down and much more. The 40. The 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there out of Cook. 47 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Philadelphia, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I